But today, no plans, anything like that. As always, we're just going to freestyle. I like to think about something to talk about, a free speech topic, not a free speech topic, but like a free talk topic, something like that before I do the live streams. But today, we're just going to go off the top of the dome. You might be surprised right now, it's 11:33. I should be recharging my watch actually. Anyways, it's 11:33 p.m. and you might be like, "Whoa, what's going on, Rice Bowl? Why aren't you streaming early in the morning like you usually do?" And I'm trying to finish off the week strong, get one stream in a day, something like that. And when I look down into this general direction, I have the light come into my eyes, and it's like I'm going dizzy. It's like a flashbang or something. Never played Call of. I played Call of Duty once actually. Didn't enjoy it, but never played any of those military-esque games. But I'm cultured enough to know what a flashbang is. With that being said, Justin Alves 777, hi, yo, what's up? I don't know if you're new to the stream, if you're a returning viewer. I think I've seen your, this is the first time I see your name. Welcome to the stream. Dip to Roop Data, yo, Rice Bowl so early today, yo. Ideally, I want to stream at this time every day, actually, even earlier. Like, ideally, it would be good if I could start streaming half an hour earlier than this time. So for me, it would be 11 p.m., finish at 1 a.m., then get on with my life. I don't know what time it is in your corner of the world, like I always say. But even if I could start streaming at 10:30 p.m. even, finish streaming at 12:30 a.m., eat, exercise, go to bed at 4 a.m., it would be good. But I'm gonna have to. I don't think I could do a super long stream or anything like that today because I still gotta exercise. I still gotta edit 7 videos. And Christine, hi, yo, Christine, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Dip to Rip Data, it's 10:30 here in the morning. Yo, I guess in Asia, that's what time it is, almost 12-hour difference. The Yuki31, hi, long time no see. Sad I missed the last live, but glad I made it today. Yo, the Yuki31, how's it going? And nothing really happened in the last live. And today also, I don't know if we're gonna have any interesting topics. Like I said, I didn't stream for over a week almost. And I just trying to get back into it. It's just hard talking to the camera, talking to the phone, live streaming for the first time after not doing it for a week. It's one of those skills that you use or lose, like muscle mass at old age. But yeah, there's a lot that happened at work. Last time when I was streaming regularly, I think I did like 4 streams 2 weeks ago, and I was talking about my lack of motivation, that whole situation. And people were giving me advice, this and that, and stuff happened last week, and I was just like very tired. I still had the videos going out, but I was just I was just concentrating on my health, exercise, this and that. I'm a little bit more motivated now, feeling a bit better. So we're going to go on another streaming binge, I think, trying to do it almost daily if I can until I get burned out again. But with that being said, welcome back to the stream, the Yuki31. Hope you're doing good. Christine, hi, it's nice to see you much earlier. Yo, for real, cause I'm always streaming at like late at night, middle of the night. And even for me, I'm like, man, what am I doing with my life sometimes? It's 3 a.m. I should be in bed, but no, I'm live streaming to the world. But I enjoy doing it also, and it's helping the channel out. The goal is to get this channel partnered, monetized, this and that, and we have to pass the steps of monetization, the steps of watch time. And you might check this channel and be like, whoa, how is he not monetized? How is he not a YouTube partner with 45,000 subscribers, almost 25 million views? But that's the reality for a shorts channel, if you know what I mean. Izzy the pop star, name, you look cool. Yeah, I don't know about looking cool, but I look like Rice Bowl today. That's who I am. Andrew, can I be a mod? Honestly, some people have asked me about being mods, this and that, and I don't know enough about streaming to start being like, oh, you could be a mod, like Oprah Winfrey, you could be a mod. I have to look into it more. I know that a lot of people, I think they're against mods. I'm not too sure. I'm not educated enough on the subject, but sometimes I hear that like people get banned, this and that, and it seems like so far we don't need too much moderation in the comment section for now in the chat. But if these streams start blowing up, at one point these streams were getting maybe triple the views, something like that, and we started getting trolls, and like some moderation might have been good, but for now we're gonna just do it by ears. I was looking for this. The tape measure, I lost this. I'm gonna keep it in a visible area. But yeah, anyways, that's the situation. But thank you. I have to think about the research, be more educated on the subject. And like I said, I don't think I'm gonna do like some kind of super long stream. But just to get back into it, at least for an hour I'm gonna try. Yesterday I was really tired, and it's 11:38. I still want to do maybe an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes of exercise, rinse off. So that's like 2 hours already. And then probably going to need to do 3 hours of videos. I want to do like 10 shorts if I can. So that's 5 hours. No, 5 hours. If I won't be able to do everything tonight. At least five shorts then today, and that could take me maybe an hour. An hour. I think. If I go really fast, no, more than an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm 12:33. So yeah, if I could go to bed by 4 and wake up a bit early, it might be good. Christine, how's work going? Oh, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about that very soon. Thank you for the question, Joe. The Yuki 31, happy Cinco de Mayo. Yo, happy Cinco. I think it's a Mexican holiday, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to all the Mexican viewers. But is it celebrated in Mexico? I'm not even Cinco de Mayo. I'm not even sure because I watched some kind of YouTube short talking about how it's celebrated more in the United States, or it's just an excuse for people to drink. I don't know, but sorry, I had a piece of food stuck that got dislodged. But yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo for anyone who celebrates that. I'm not too familiar with the holiday, and if it's even American thing, a Mexican thing, what's going on? I don't know, but if how do you say it? Just don't drink and drive. Tommy Vu, hey yo, I made it to the stream. Yo, Tommy, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to the Rice Ball channel. Welcome back to the streams. Thank you for tuning in. Dipter Data, how's your work situation going on? Hope you're not much stressed. Hope you're not stressed out as much. Yo, we're gonna be talking about that in just a few minutes. Apollo, what's going on, man? Yo, not bad, not bad. A lot going on, lot going on. But there's a lot going on. Welcome back to the stream. Stephen Button, good to see you, Ricio. Stephen, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you also. Thank you for tuning in. Jay Garcia, fun fact: Mexicans don't celebrate May 5th. People use it to get trapped. Yo, that's what I was thinking. Just people be responsible on the world. No, be responsible on the road. Wear your seatbelt and don't drink and drive. It's common sense a bit, but still, some people need to be reminded. Christine, what did you eat this evening? I had fish, salad, potatoes, clean diet. I didn't film today actually because I went to see some family, but yeah, I had sherbet, I had strawberries. Nothing too exciting, but yeah. What's going on with that? What's up, Rice Bowl? Having too much on your plate? Ronnie Leva. What's up, Rice Bowl? Having too much on your plate? Yo, a bit much recently, a bit much. Keegan Sarge, very nice. Bushy brows. Yo, the people at not my old job. Yeah, you could say like 2 or 3 jobs ago, like, yo, you should get those under control. At least like trim them, shave them. But I bought at the dollar shop one of those razors. I don't know how you explain them. If you could, I'll draw a picture here. One of the razors that look like this at the dollar shop, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try first, like before like doing up here. I'm gonna try shaving here, and I cut myself. So yeah, they're just gonna go all over the place, I think. Doctor 9Co 9A 9Y. Is it true cats swing in the streets for munchies? Yo, I don't really. I speak English, but I think I only understood half of that statement, so I cannot comment. The Yuki's 31 pulling out the whiteboard. I sense a story incoming. Yo, yo, you'll see. Yo, JC, how's it going? Good morning, Mr. Bull. Yo, JC, hope you're doing good. Welcome back to the stream. Dipter up that a nice mustache situation, bro. Yeah, I don't know if my facial hair it's like growing faster, but I shaved 2 days ago and already it's starting to come back out. It wasn't like that before. Jay Garcia, Rice Bowl got a lot going on in the bowl. Yeah. Okay, so for those who aren't up to date, like was the whole work situation. Let me explain. Oh, okay, I got this whiteboard from a coworker who has like young children, right? And I'm seeing like it might be hard to see in the reflection, but right here and right here, I don't know if it was the lights if you could see, had just like small hearts. Is it hard to see? A little bit, eh? A little bit. What is going on? But anyways, that being said, yeah, so for those who don't know, like just let me just quickly draw this diagram. So it'd be like no, wait. Just to, yeah, hard to see. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yo, Danny Kilgore, hope you're doing good. Hello, Rice Bowl, hope you're doing great. Oh, thanks so much, Danny. Hope you're doing good also. But yeah, looks like a lot of people are tuned in. So I just want to quickly talk about the Rice Bowl work situation. So what's going on? Just like there's a big update. So 2 weeks ago, I talked about how in my company, you could say the lowest level right now is like general aid. and then it goes to machine operator, and then it goes to supervisor, and then the supervisors of the supervisors, and then the supervisors of the supervisors of the supervisors, and then the factory manager, general manager, and owner. So you could say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels of separation between the top and the bottom, or 6 levels of separation, whatever you want to say it, okay? And there's a whole situation. I talked about this extensively, so I won't repeat it for because I see a lot of people who tuned into 2 weeks ago stream in the chat. So I'm not gonna go over this extensively. But basically, people at this level, and people at this level saw it for 24 hours. There was a problem. Nothing was reported. Nothing. And my pay, where is it? I'm paid at this level, somewhere around between here and here. This is where rice bowl is right here, okay? Between. And every day I'm like running around for the product, running around just to make sure everything's good. And then after like this whole incident where people like for 24 hours just didn't care. Like even up here, these people are making tens of thousands of dollars more than me. Even here, these people are making a few $1,000s more than me a year. And I'm just like, why should I care so much? And it just like came onto me as a ton of bricks, and I was just like, yo, it's like, what's the point? And I completely lost motivation, and that's where we signed off. Basically, that's where we signed off. Last week, and then or 2 weeks ago, and then last week I didn't make any. I didn't make any. I didn't like stream at all, and stuff happened. There's an update, so I'll be talking about a little bit of that today, and there's going to still be stuff. I think there's still going to be 2 or 3 more situations at work, and so this is like I had to burp. Sorry. This is a progressing story, live story. Yolo Swaggly, hey Riceball, I'm currently smoking some good cannabis. Happy Sunday. Yolo Swaggly, happy Sunday. If you have to go to work tomorrow, I hope you're enjoying the remainder of your weekend. Ronnie Leva, where do you work right now? I work in a food factory. Danny Kilgore, what a coincidence, I just smoked a pre-roll infused joint gelato. Okay, I don't know, I understood only half of that. But anyway, so what's the situation? Basically, I think the last stream I did, we'll say it was like on a Sunday or Saturday or something like that. So on Monday, basically on Monday, my motivation was an all-time low, and I was just like, yo, I can't be doing this. So I just go to my boss and I tell her my motivation is like so low. Like I used to like stay, after work to help people out. I got paid overtime for it, but even my boss would be like, "Oh no, you don't need to stay." But out of the kindness of my heart, just to help people out, I would stay. But I told her like I can't. I have obligations now after work. I can't be doing that. And what are my obligations? It's live streaming actually. But I was like, yeah, so unmotivated. And then basically I was like, just very you could say like negative, not in a great mood, just very disappointed. And then Friday comes around. And then what happens on Friday? The department meeting, and basically we had a situation where it's can't go too much into detail, but there was a guy who was like opposing what the main office wanted us to do, and then I was like, yo, it's a lost cause, man, just stop fighting, know your place. Then like my boss didn't like that, I guess, too much, and he's like, oh, this and that, this and that. And then after the meeting, well, then we celebrated someone's birthday, but then after the meeting, she called me into her office, and she asked me, Bryce Bull, why are you so negative lately? This and that and this. Then I told her it's what I told you on Monday, nothing more than that. Just the whole unmotivated thing, seeing people make tens of thousands of dollars more than me. And they're like lost almost. And it's like so unmotivating. You're making this much money. Why am I running around? And then like we talked it out, and she was actually tearing up a bit also. And I felt like I think I teared up a bit also, honestly. Because she seemed to be sad where it was like how do you it's like hard to explain, but she seemed to be sad that like my motivation got so bad, and I basically told her, yeah, at this point there's not much that could be done. And yeah, there's not much that could be done. And I gave my letter of resignation, this and that. My last day is June 28th, something somewhere in that region, the last work day of June. That's my last day at work. And yeah, basically, but she understands, and she's like, oh, just focus on the positive, this and that. And yeah, that's the situation. But we talked for like we had a serious talk for 1 hour. I want to continue the story. Just want to get up to date on the chats. The Yuki 31 excited to hear more episodes of this season of Rice Bowl work stories. Yo, this is we still have like 3 seasons that are uncovered. Steven Bum, what kind of food does the factory make? Yo, that I can't go into detail because I might get doxxed. Already I'm pretty close to getting doxxed based on some of these comments I read. So I really got to be careful on the internet. Ronnie Leva, maybe it's time to find a new job, my guy. Yo, I'm on Indeed every day. Who knows if you live in my general region and you work in food and beverage industry, your new coworker might be Rice Bowl next. Might be a bit awkward though. But yeah, I'm not able to yeah, I'm not able to really talk about what we make exactly because I don't want to get doxxed. But yo, Gladys one, how's it going, bro? You're early, OMG. Yeah, yo, we're early today. We're early. I talked about it like on last stream also. How I wanted to be like 3 hours earlier, and yeah, I will be around this time, even a bit earlier if I can. Ronnie, Leva, keep your head up, man. Yeah, it's hard though, yo. Sometimes it's hard. I understand. Like I have a lot to be grateful though, but but it's hard. The Yuki's are doing all. That's kind of nice to know that she cares about you all. Yo, for real. And I feel bad about my boss also, because like when I told her this and I felt like I was underpaid, she was like not really able to propose any solutions because she's my boss, but like the number of degrees of separation between her and the people who actually decide to pay is too great to make a meaningful impact. And she's like, yeah, it's sad, but I can't say anything. I can't say anything. It's true what you're saying, Rice Bowl. It's true what you're saying. And she was like tearing up a bit. So, anyways, we devised this plan. The HR people came to see me, and I don't know if it's the HR manager or what, but she was basically like, "Yo, Rice Bowl, we need to have like basically an exit interview." So I think that's happening next week or the week after next. And the reason why I'm quitting this company is not actually because of the pay. It's because I'm going to go see family in Japan. My grandma's getting older, so who knows? This might be the last time I see her, but that's the real reason why I'm quitting. It's not. It has nothing to do with my motivation or money. It's just happening at the same time coincidentally, and that's the truth. Okay, and my boss knows this also because I actually told her in February that I was planning on quitting during the summer. So this whole motivation thing, this is not the reason. It's actually to go see family in Japan. But I told her, we should make this plan. Like, I'm gonna tell the HR people that the actual real reason why I'm quitting is because the pay is so poor, and they would have been able to retain me if they paid me two, no, maybe like three. If they paid me $3 more an hour, they would have been able to retain me. But no, I'm quitting. I'm looking for something else. It's too demotivating because of the money. And I told my boss, like, if they come see you and start talking about that, I just want her to know that's not the real reason why I'm leaving, but maybe just to help out the other people in the department, before I leave. So, and she said she'd play along. So we'll see what happens. Cause yeah, I might create a bit of a scene. I might kind of lie to the HR people and say the real reason why I'm leaving is the money. And to be honest, like even if my work told me like, oh yeah, you could leave for a couple of months to go see family, it's inevitable, right? Like down the line, I would have had to quit because of the money. So because it's like it's really low. I have a video about it on my channel. You could go check it out if you want. It's one of the first longer videos I uploaded, opening up my paycheck actually. And when I opened that, everyone was like, "Whoa!" Like my parents were like, "Whoa, whoa! You're gonna fire you, whoa!" It's just I'm all about pay transparency. People should know like what happens when you get a food science degree. But that being said, so we still have that in the works, the exit interview, and then that's going to be a future story. And then my last day at work, this is going to be a situation also. I also know what's going to happen. But yeah, we also had the coordinator. I work in the quality control department, right? And the quality control coordinator came in and he was like, "Yo, like, is everything okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, physically everything's good, but yeah, mentally not so much recently, but getting better, this and that." Then I talked like he had an incident where someone told him something that he didn't like, and then I just asked him because this guy, like, I don't know, he's like uber serious, right? If you leave him a note on a piece of paper that's like a bit ripped, he gets angry. Or once he was talking to the cleaning lady about the importance of cleaning, and I was just like, bruh. As I walked past, and then the cleaning lady looked at me, and then he got mad at me for looking at the cleaning lady. I don't know, it's weird, okay? But then I asked him, like, do you ever get demotivated at work? Like, so this to this very serious guy, just to see what he would answer, right? And basically he told me like, Oh, what do you mean by demotivated? I explained the situation. Like, yeah, it's like I see like these people, they're basically lost. The upper management is basically like they're basically lost. And then he starts telling me like, life is all about lost, you know. You lose your loved ones. Yeah, I don't know, it's like so random. You lose your loved ones, you lose on promotions, this and that. And he was trying to make me feel better. And then he's like, don't compare yourself to the people at the top. There's people who are homeless, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, don't get me wrong. There's a lot to be grateful for. But man, like my reality there, like if he had to live my reality, I don't know if he'd be able. Because sometimes he's kind of lost also. Nice guy, but sometimes he's kind of lost. But with that being said, we still have the exit interview in the saga. Let's see how that goes. If they ever do a counter offer or something like that, it would surprise me. And also the last day. So there's still 2 episodes to the saga. This is an ongoing story. I think also I have a friend at work, you know, and I told he's a pretty close friend, you know, where we follow each other on Instagram and all that. And I told him that I'm going to um uh I'm going to be quitting my job soon, and he told my coworker in my department in secret. I didn't tell anyone yet, and she was like, "Oh no, Ricepo, where's he going to go?" Like a bit in denial, because she's someone also who's not happy about the pay, and who allegedly has all these high-paying offers, and I don't know, she still works with us, but yeah, she was like, "Oh, where's he going to go? He's just joking, this and that." So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a surprise to everyone. I'm not planning on telling anyone until the last 10 minutes of the last day. But with that being said, there's more to the story, but I just want to read the comments a bit. Christine, how's the lady that you help out at work? Is she disappointed that you're leaving? Yeah, I don't want to be full of myself, but she knows, and I'll get to why she knows. But yeah, she is very disappointed, and like every day she's like, oh, if I made a company, like I'd pay you more money to retain you, this and that. And the thing is, it's like this lady that I help out at work also. The thing is, it's like I help her quite a like I help her out quite a bit. So she's given me like I told her don't, but she's given me like $50 because she felt bad, and I was like, yo, don't give me. So she transferred me $50, and like I don't know, you know, but like it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah. Oh, and why does she know? She's probably going to take my shift. She works at the nighttime shift, so from like 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. I work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So yeah, she's probably going to take my shift. So hopefully there's going to be people around to be able to ask her questions, but or answer her questions. But yeah, she is disappointed. And yeah, I'm gonna miss the people, the work also. I enjoyed the work. It's just like the pay is so bad. Dip through that we there was you, bro. Keep making videos and be the positive guy you are. Yeah, I don't know, but like if I'm a positive person or a negative person, I just like I just say it how it is. Like I just say I try to speak the truth, you know. And if people think it's positive, it's positive. People want to take it negatively, I guess it's negative. But yeah, I want to continue making videos, you know, especially since I'm going to be out of a job. Like I'm not probably not going to have a job for a couple of months after that. So who knows? I might take YouTube a bit more seriously. Jay Garcia sounds like a decent boss, other than the underpaying in the beginning. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like can't ask for. This is what like I told her like several times. Like I have no problem with you. It's more with like the people who are above her. She's such a great boss, you know. She celebrates our birthdays. She buys us cakes. We all chip in to buy a present. Like she makes a very nice atmosphere in the quality control department, and that's why I'm not very interested in moving to another section in the company, because like I kind of see how the other departments are run, and I'm not that interested, honestly. I like working in the quality control department under my boss at this company. But it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. Recently I saw on Indeed though that there's a position open to be no, I'm not going to say the exact position, but it seems like it would be 5% of the work I'm doing now. No joke, and this is no joke, because I worked this job position before at a different company, and it's like 5% of the work I was doing now. And I see this person who's working there right now, and it doesn't seem too busy for her and like low stress, and it'll only be $40 less a week. So I'm kind of interested in taking up on that position also, but it's not a career position. That's the thing. So lots to think about. Jay Garcia sounds like Gladys one. Your last day is in June. That's so far away. Well, I don't know, cause like everyone has been like decent to me for the most part, so I decided to give 2 months notice to my work. Actually, more. And I gave like in February my notice to my boss. It wasn't official or anything, so I gave like a 5 months notice to my boss. And yeah, now I gave like an official 2 months notice. I did, but my boss was like, you still need to. It's company procedures, protocol. You need to write a letter of resignation. So I literally wrote one sentence, and it was just, um, uh, hi, my name is so and so Rice Bowl. I'm quitting my last day at the company. Parentheses, the factory name and region will be on Friday, June 28th. 2024, just one sentence, and I gave it to the human resource people. So I think they're going to be putting out something on Indeed, something like that. So I'm excited to see how much the starting salary is going to be. For me at the time, it was $22, and man, yo, yo, I told my boss, like I just feel bad. I hope like before I leave, I could make some sort of an impact on the salary, because I just feel bad for like some food science kid. Bachelor's of Science. It's not an easy degree either. Who graduates and then comes into the job industry just to get paid like poverty line, basically. And you might be like, what? $22 is in poverty line, Rice Bowl, but believe it or not, recently I was reading the newspaper, and for a single person living alone in my region, it's nothing official, right? But according to like the economists and research, they're saying $48,000 a year. Below that, it's like it's impossible. It's like poverty line. And if you're making $22 an hour, you put that into it's around what 44, 45. It's under the 48,000 poverty line, So it is what it is. Gladys one. So does that mean you're streaming for 3 hours? Uh, like when I'm out of a job, who knows? Like I might concentrate more on making longer videos. I might be streaming more, making more shorts. I don't know, but yeah, I, there's a lot of moving pieces, like stuff going on with the family, this and that. So honestly, there's like a lot in the air. So I can't like confirm anything. I can't give any definitive answers, but for sure, like I don't want to promise anything, but I'm hoping that because you remember, I don't know how many of the people who are watching the live streams now remember me from back in the day in Japan. When I used to upload like 50, 60 shorts a month. Minimum 60 shorts a month, like more like 70, 80 shorts a month. That like I don't know, like I want to be like into YouTube again like that. Jake Garcia, June will be here in a blink of an eye. Yo, that's the thing. So I want them to be able to hire someone in these next couple of weeks, and then I train them properly before I leave, and it's a smooth transition. That's why I gave like 2 months notice. I was hoping like when I gave my notice in February that they would already like they would have hired someone by now, and we'd have 2 months to just give the complete training to this new person. But it is what it is. Gladys, when I'm still figuring out my plans for June, bro. Yo, that's the thing. It's like when I started working at this company in January of 2023, so last year, I already told myself in my head, next summer, no, the summer, like 2024 summer, I'm going back to Japan. So even before joining this company, I knew my last day would be around in June. Ronnie Leva, family stuff, huh? I've been there. Yeah, family stuff, work stuff, you know how it is. Yo, Watcher Online, how's it going, buddy? Mr. Rice Bowl, welcome back to the stream. Pen, what's your job? I work as a quality control technician in a food factory. Harry House, if Nev from Catfish was Asian, yo, I'm gonna have to search up who Nev is and the show Catfish. I don't know what that's about. Gladys one, nah, coworkers are not friends. Yo, that's the thing. It's like when you go on like the internet, people are like, yo, your coworkers are not your friends. When you go on Reddit, you have people like, oh, coworkers are not your friends, this and that. On Quora, also Yahoo answers. But the thing is, like, I have coworkers that have become my friends, and that I still hang out with outside of work, even from jobs from like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I think it's more of like it's corporate jobs where he's sitting at a desk and or oh, he got a promotion. This guy's going into a performance review. It might be a different dynamic, different story, but just we're just working in a factory, working in a restaurant. I think it's a different story. Jay Garcia, my cousin worked in quality control in a cheese factory. He dropped a bloody bandage in the milk and walked out without telling anyone. Yo, that's bad. If it was me, man, I'm not even joking. I would have said, we gotta stop the line and throw out the product. And I've said that before. I've said it before. If there was like a risk of contamination for the consumer. But anyways, what your cousin did isn't right. Igor Gandini, sup low bro, good, yo, day by day, day by day. Joey Munley, Rice Bowl, yo, Joey, how's it going? Jay Garcia, it was an okay. Well, still, even if it was an accident, he had to say something, bro. I mean, I guess he would have lost his job if no, he wouldn't have lost his job. I think. Well, it depends of the factory, but like, I worked at factories where you could say people did worse than dropping a bandage, and we had to throw a lot of stuff out, and no one lost their job. I worked at like two factories now, but it is what it is. Ryan Green, do you remember the time you saw the Yakuza when you went out to run? That was wild, yo, for real. So, for those who don't know the story, back when I was in Japan, like I have this little circuit I used to jog around, and one day it was like 10 p.m., something 10:30 p.m., and I saw some kids in their car, and I was just like, yo, I'm gonna say the story fast because I think a lot of you know the story, but if you don't know, just quickly going over. But I was like, yo, like, I wonder what they're doing in their car, maybe because they don't want to have disturb their family late at night, something like that. And then I did a few laps and I still saw them in their car. And it's like, oh, I guess they're hanging out in the car. And then I came back for another lap. I was like on lap 9. And this BMW pulled up. And I was like, yo, no one drives a BMW around here. And the scary looking guy popped out of the BMW. The kids popped out of their tiny little janky car. Then the guy's like, yo, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Screaming at these kids. And the kids, I said, they're like 15, high school kids. They're like, oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. And the guy was like really mad at them, really mad. And I tried to when I continued doing my laps, I'd slow down running in front of them just to like try to intape what they were saying, but I didn't know what was going on. So I hid behind a bush to try to hear more of the story, but even then, like I was like, yo, I don't want this guy to come after me either. So I basically ran away. But who knows what happened to those kids. Marius Zaritan, hello from Brazil, yo, or to Brazil, I'm not sure, but Marius, and shout out to the Brazilian and Portuguese viewers. But Marius, how's it going? Gladys one, Res gave a whole 12 months notice. Well, okay. After university, I worked in a meat factory in research and development. I was an assistant product developer. I quit in September and I gave my notice in. I'd say I gave my notice in March. I gave a 6 months notice. When I worked the job in Japan, I quit in November and I gave the notice in. I think I gave the notice in July actually. I'm trying to think. It might be early. It might have been June. June, yeah. And the reason why I gave like such a long notice to this like restaurant job in Japan was because at the time the night shift it was just me and two other people like interchanging, and if one person were to like we had a nice like cycle going on where we'd like rotate a bit, two people would work together, one person would have off, and then it would be a different configuration of two, and then one person would have off, and if one of us would stop, basically it would be hard for the other person to have off, right? And it was like a really good rotation we had going, a real good configuration, and it was me at the time. I think I was in my mid 20s, and then there was a girl. She was 20, and then there was a guy who was 19 at the time. And yeah, I quit. The girl went back to school, and the guy I worked with, he quit also. Maybe the girl's still working part time. I'm not sure, but yeah, we were all good friends. But that's why I didn't want to screw them over, so I gave a few months notice also. And then at this job, I gave like unofficially 6 months notice, you could say, or 5 months notice, and officially 2 months notice. And honestly, like I don't want to be that guy like, oh, pulling a no show 2 weeks notice and then screwing everyone over, because like we have a high volume of work we need to do every day, right? And that's why like I gave the notice, and I don't want people to be like after I leave like, yo, what a bleep. No, censor. I'm going to censor myself, but yo, like what he screwed us over. So that's why. And if they can't find anyone to replace me in these 2 months, and people have more work because of that, it's not my problem. Because honestly, I would be pissed off if someone did that and I had like double the amount of work I had to do. And don't do to others that what you don't, or don't do to others what you don't want to have done to yourself. Igor Gnadini, o Brasilio ITBM KKKKKKKK. I'm not too sure what that means, sorry. Hot to Jake 1, yeah. Yo, Hot to Jake 1, how's it going? Tommy Vu, have you bought the airplane tickets yet? Yo, not yet. Just cause like, the family situation doesn't that, I'm looking at the prices and man, they're expensive. It seems like it's going to be like almost 3 weeks of salary basically that I make now to fly back to Japan. And this is a one-way ticket I'm looking at right now. Anyways, Victor Crinian? Yeah. Chirinian. Victor Chirinian. Why did you move back to Canada? I moved back because my family was over here. That's why I moved back. Gladys 1. Or more like my parents. But yeah, Gladys 1. What's minimum wage in Le Canada? I'm not too sure. Honestly, I don't. It might be $15 now. I'm not too sure. And okay, you might be if you're from like a country where $15 Canadian sounds like a lot. And like in your country, $15 Canadian might be a lot, but like living in Canada, trying to survive off of $15 Canadian an hour, bruh, yo, that it's brutal, man. It's brutal. Igor Gandini, everything is going more and more expensive. How the f am I supposed to buy somewhere to live? I was having this discussion with my mom almost every day recently, because based on the money I was making, the mortgage the bank would give me, the money the bank would give me, I'm barely able to afford a mobile home out west a bit more. So can't afford much, can't afford much. So I might be a lifelong renter, or stick it around and hunker down at my parents' place for a couple of more years. But we'll see, we'll see. Gladys went up. He went back to Canada to meet the maple syrup man. Yo, Swaggly, I love you. Thank you so much. Gladys, I love me too. Yo, I think we all love ourselves to an extent, especially yeah, I think we all love ourselves. Jay Garcia was the popcorn emoji. Gladys wouldn't teach their own, but my coworkers always talk behind each other's back. It was bad. I think, yeah, honestly, like even where I work now, people talk bad talk no wait talk behind each other's back. I'm forgetting my English. Okay, let me start over. Even where I work now, people talk behind each other's back, and I think it stems from jealousy, because just people who get promotions, this and that, and make a lot of money. And I'm not going to be like, yo, we got to know our place or what, but like me, I've come to the phase of acceptance. There's like the whole phases, right? Like anger, this and that. Me, I'm at the phase of acceptance, so I'm like, yo, congratulations, man, and there's no more jealousy there. Gladys one, you witnessed a robbery, lol. I don't know why I'm laughing. Well, I don't know, like, if that whole Yakuza story was, like, a robbery, or if it was the kids who screwed over this guy. Maybe they had to sell something, I don't know. And they never gave the money to the guy, and they were like, yo, getting threats or something. I don't know I don't really know the story. But, Rice leaving those kids to death. Well, yo, I'm not getting involved. Jay Garcia, Rice Ball puts a 10 of skill points in stealth, yo. One of my favorite attacks in Pokemon is Stealth Rock also. Gladys one, he wasn't ready to meet God. Place name here, good morning, Rice Ball. Yo, good morning, place name here, how's it going? Gladys one, nah, you seem like a nice person, Rice. I don't think that would damage your character. Hey, I don't know. Michelle McDaniel, I joined late, what's up, yo? Not much going on. Not much going on. But, update on the work situation, quitting soon in a couple of months. But other than that, hope it's going well, Michelle. And I just want you to know, I saw your comments about the fundraisers, this and that, and I hope it's going well. I hope it's going well for your situation. Pen, why don't you play video games and stream? I don't know, cause it's like I don't know how to set up the. I could look into it, but like first of all, I have an unstable internet connection, so that's hard to do, and also not much of a gamer, I play Pokemon Showdown. It's not very like a good game for streaming. Can find some kind of like really interactive like Roblox parkour type of thing, but other than that, not many options. But also it's like I'm not too sure how to set up the streams for vertical live streams. I could look into it, but like I always say, I'm a low tech guy in a high tech world. Rohan R 15 times 72. Yeah, we could do the calculation because I have a whiteboard especially. Let's see if I remember how to do a two double digit multiplication. So we have 2 times 5, which is 10. 2 times 1, which is 2. Plus the 1 here, so it's 3. 7 times 5 is 35. 7, so it goes here. 1080. Is that the answer? 1080. That's my answer for 15 times 72. You could double check that with a calculator if you're interested, but I think it's correct. It seems right. 1080. And speaking of 1080, 1080 is a high definition resolution for YouTube. I know people are into 4K resolution, but for me 1080p is plenty enough. Gladys one, people can't even pay people can't even pay rent full time at $15 in North America. Yo, even $20 is like a struggle. Like I guess people have roommates. I don't know how people do it honestly. I'm like privileged to be at home still. Gladys one, or wait, Jason Froda. Whoa. And Hawaii, I think they do this, like aloha, like that. And But Jason's giving us this emoji. Gladys one, bro's going through the 5 stages of grief. Yo, I've went through them all, and I'm at acceptance now, I think. Sushi Lover 25, what time watch time grind continues. Yo, Sushi Lover 25, you already know the watch time grind continues until we hit 4,000 hours. We're almost at, I think after today's stream we'll be at like 1,600 hours. So yeah, it's a grind for sure. I think I'm gonna have to mix in some long videos in the mix. Hope people watch and enjoy them for the moment being, you know. The problem is I kind of pigeonholed myself into this niche where I make only food videos. So who knows? Might try to branch out a little bit more, do some more outdoor stuff. But tie it back all into food and make it more for a broader audience. You know. Gladys one, where's Momochi? Who abducted him? So for those who don't know who Momochi is a regular viewer of the Rice Bowl live streams, and we haven't seen Momochi. We haven't seen them in the past 2 streams. So did he get abducted? What happened? We don't really know. But yeah, hope nothing serious happened. Win, I literally love you. A1, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Usagi Aika, hey Rice Bowl, yo, hey Usagi Aika, welcome to the stream. Hope you hope the stream is giving you value or at least some entertainment. The Shy Guy, hey man, how you going? Yo, not bad, not bad. A stage of acceptance in the 5 stages of grief right now, and other than that, you know, just taking it one day at a time. And recently the how you doing, how you going? I forget the guy's name, but there's this guy who reviews fast food in his car YouTube shorts, and he's always at this angle. And let's say this is a hamburger, and he's like, Arby's just released a new hamburger. How's it going? He always says, "How's it going?" And I'm kind of like copying that now, also like in my day to day like some people tell me ever since they've been watching Rice Bowl, they say S tier situation in day to day life. Me, it's how's it going? How you doing? How's it going? Emma underscore 00. Hi, yo, what's up, Emma? Hope you're doing good. Gladys one, honestly, minimum wage worker has to be married at this point to pay rent or have roommates. Yo, even like I just wonder, like, even if I were to get married and like if my wife were to make a similar salary as me, like even then, like if we had kids or something, like even then I feel like money would be tight, you know. It's a crazy wild world we live in, you know. Caitlin Del Westy. Hello, I knew. Yo, Caitlin, welcome to the stream. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rice Bowl. If you check out my channel, I make what I eat in a day videos, talk about my life, talk about my work, that kind of fun stuff. Nothing too serious, you know. Try to stay away from too serious of topics. Keep it lighthearted. Low tech guy in a high tech world. That's the new slogan. But on these live streams, you know, people leave comments, concerns, and sometimes they ask for advice, and I give my unsolicited opinion, unsolicited advice, unqualified advice, audience interaction. But it is what it is. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're interested. But no stress. Michelle McDaniel, what's your mom's pizza crust recipe? Yo, I could actually find it. It's from a book. It's from a book, I think. I could look into it, and it's a bit hit or miss depending on the flour we use. But sometimes it's really good, especially if we let it if she lets it cold ferment in the fridge. Gladys one at Caitlin, hello and welcome, yo, hello, yeah, for real, yo, hello to everyone who's like just joining the stream, you know, and like they might be scrolling and be like, yo, WTH, like what the frick, who's this Asian guy speaking to me, speaking to me from his basement. Gladys one at Michelle, love and what else do you need? Buzz, hello, my first time in your stream. Yo, Buzz was for quadruple Z tier situation. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're somewhat entertained. Michelle McDaniel, the recipe. I have to look for it, for real. I have to look for it. Caitlin Delwest, I love fun things, yo, me too. Like the Rubik's Cube. Gladys one, bro, Royce, you're changing the slogans every week, yo. I mean, I'm influenced by the influencers. Michelle McDaniel, that was a real ass answer. Hoot or miss, hit. Jay Garcia, another day, another dollar. Yeah, I guess we have a couple of slogans now. S tier situation, wombo combo, double S tier situation. What else do we have? Another day, another dollar. I tried branding, you know, the what I eat in a day videos as another day, another dollar, but it was like mixed success, so I stopped doing that. What else? How's it going? But that's just me copying another food influencer, you know. But yeah. Anyways, Emma00. How old are you? I'm in my mid to late 20s, so yeah, you could guess. But But I still get carded when I buy alcohol. I still get carded, but I'm in my mid to late 20s. Some people think I'm 20, some people think I'm 31. It really depends, maybe from your cultural background, this and that, but the real answer is you could say anything between 25 and 30. Caitlin Del Westy, you're the nicest YouTuber. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I don't know about that. I'm just a guy like sitting in front of this phone talking all day. Talking to myself, talking to this like phone, talking to the world through vertical live streams. I haven't really done much for people. But thank you for the compliment though. Gladys one and Michelle, we don't promote violence here, yo. That's true. That's true. Like this is a peace zone. At least on the vertical live streams. Caitlin, yeah, even on shorts, yeah, no violence in the short comments either, please, and long video comments, and the community post comments also. Caitlin Del West, you Asian, half Asian, half Asian. I'm Asian. Michelle McDaniel, Gladys, you better buck up your life in Candyland. Buzz, watching a guy who makes a day in the life video streaming in his basement. Yep, I'm content. Yo, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're entertained, I'm just thinking about what other kind of content I could make, and it's just a bit tricky. Like trying to maintain my health, trying to maintain my work, trying to maintain the channel. I want to make more content that's more takes more like effort, takes more work, but it's just like lack of time, already. And when I say lack of time, it's not like me making no YouTube videos and I want to start a YouTube channel. It's like, oh, I just don't have the time. Like I'm already out here grinding on the live streams and shorts and I want to do more, but it's seriously a lack of time. And I guess lack of motivation. I could cut down on my sleep if I was really motivated, but we're not there yet. Michelle McDaniel, you don't know the definition of violence. Anyways, um, uh, the shy guy. You seem really genuine, dude. It's a nice thing to see on the internet. I don't know about genuine, but just trying to be myself. Just trying to be myself. Caitlin, but what I'll say is like what surprises me was like when I make like these live streams or YouTube shorts or YouTube long videos, people in the comment section are like, it's not like the Instagram Reels comment section or something, right? People are generally like very nice, very kind, very encouraging to each other. Also, sometimes there's situations between people, but other than that, um, uh, yeah, anyways, other than that, I'm surprised, like, ever since I started making YouTube videos on this channel, actually, there's a guy, like, I had less than 1,000 subscribers at the time, and he was like, yo, it's like, I feel like you're gonna blow up, and you seem like a good guy, I want to send you my iPhone so you could have better footage, and yeah, I did want to take advantage of this guy's kindness, and I don't know if he still watches the videos, but back in the day when this channel had, like, less than 1,000 subscribers, kindness of the internet, there was, like, kindness, and it really surprised me. Caitlin Del West, you're half Japanese. Yeah, exactly. I'm half Japanese and then half white. It's a mixture of like American, Canadian. I'm getting a bit thirsty. I'm gonna have to drink a bit more water. I bought protein shakes the other day at Costco for the first time. 12 for $14. They're on sale and pretty good. Pretty good. You might see them in next week's. Mm-mm. Next week's YouTube Shorts. They're probably going to make an appearance. But I was pleasantly surprised. Jay Garcia, I'm a banana. Hey, if you're a banana, I'm an apple, and we just need the annoying orange. Emma00, can you give us a tour around your basement, please? I guess. Oh no, no, no! Just too much personal stuff down here, I think. But I guess what I could show though is over here. This is where over here, wait. This is where I work out, So I keep my shoes up there, my running shoes, and then we have the running machine here. I don't know how to skateboard, but we have the skateboard here. Then we have the dumbbells here. And then we have the whiteboard here. Shout out if you know this YouTuber. And then we have this bench. And yeah, and a few baseball gloves, and yeah, that's the situation. That's the situation. And after I'm done doing today's live stream, I don't know. I'd be surprised. It's already 12:23. I think I'm going to do 10 voiceovers. 10 voiceovers, run a bit, and then edit so I could live stream during the week also. And I don't really have a professional voiceover setup, voiceover setup, voiceover situation. So I literally just every time I want to do a voiceover, I just sit on the stairs right here, and then I cover myself up with my shirt, like, and then I just start doing the voiceover. It's like this is what and I take a picture on my phone of what I typed out, and just like this is what I did in the day living with my parents. But yeah, it's very rock and roll. This is the rock and roll low budget. This is the streaming setup right here. This is the streaming setup. So I'm gonna put my light back. But yeah, my I'm gonna keep my hood on because it's pretty cold actually. But my well, now I look like a joke. But my how you could say my mantra, not my mantra, but like my objectives on YouTube is like, oh, like how much can I grow the channel with spending the less money on gear as possible? Because you hear people all the time like complaining, but oh, if only I had a better camera. And I never wanted to use that as an excuse to hold me back. So I try not to spend too much money on gear. Um, uh, Wasabi asks, hello, you should consider applying for a video editor position for North American YouTubers in Japan. Many of their editors have become famous YouTubers themselves. Honestly, I don't know. At one point, like, there's this multi-channel network that's huge in Japan called Like most of the top Japanese YouTubers are in that channel network, and I applied to work for that. Or I didn't apply to work for that company, but I was thinking about it. I never did in the end, and I don't know if I would like enjoy being a video editor for someone. I'm trying to think like. At one point, I thought about applying to work for Mr. Beast, but I was like, yo, am I actually going to move to North Carolina or wherever he lives? I like making my little videos, and I don't know if I was like making videos for other people all day, if I would have the energy to come home and then edit my own videos. I like YouTube. I'm grateful for YouTube. YouTube has taught me a lot, especially in the early days. Like I always say, YouTube is there for me, and on my old channel when I really needed money was a bit of an issue. Like YouTube was there. YouTube really the monetization came in clutch, but I don't know if I would be down to like become a video editor for someone else, but I'd have to think about it. ML hi Rice Bowl, what's up? Yo, how's it going, ML? Welcome back to the stream. I just feel bad that you're tuning in a bit now because I'm becoming a bit more low energy. I'm not used to doing like streaming. I think I'm gonna just do a quick 1 hour stream today. When I started, I was full of energy, this and that, doing 8 hour live streams. But the energy levels are going down. So I'm probably gonna end today's stream in like 8 or so minutes. I think give it a 1 hour and yeah, do what I gotta do. Emma00, I only have 7 subscribers. Yo, we all start somewhere, right? Like when I this is why I tell everyone, it's like you might see it a Rice Bowl channel, and like 45,000 subscribers is like not a large channel by any means, but it's not like insignificant either, if you know what I mean. But getting my first 100 subscribers on my first channel, it took me 10 years. You might see the Rice Bowl channel's been around, like I basically gained 45,000 subscribers in less than a year, and then just like not been gross in the second year. And you might be like, whoa, like he got lucky, this and that, but like honestly, just like 12 years of work that if people who don't know my old channel or my past, they don't see it, but just basically like 12 years of work behind starting this channel. So and man, 7 subscribers, like just keep at it and try to make videos people want to watch. That's my advice for anyone who wants to take YouTube seriously. You can't just make the videos you want to make. You really got to make videos that people want to watch. The second I made that transition on my old channel, it kind of blew up. But if you don't really enjoy that content, it leads to burnout also. So just beware. Caitlin Del West, Japan people is the nicest. Yeah, Japan people in general are quite nice. But like I feel like in general, like right now I work in a multicultural like environment, and I could say Yeah, yeah. People in general are nice. I feel like one on one. It gets more like complicated. Governments involved, countries involved, and how see people each other. But like just one on one, I think like 99% of people are very nice. Oosey goosey, yo, how's it going? Hey, dude, hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Oosey goosey, whoa, 1K setup, yo. This is $30 setup, not even. Jason Random, can you hook up a brother with a small donation of $1 million? Yo, Jason, like I said, his channel doesn't even make money, you know. If you were asking Mr. Beast, he might be like maybe, but yo, you're asking a guy who works in a food factory who already doesn't make a lot of money. And like yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but man, this is no, yo, I don't have that kind of I don't even have enough money to make a $100 donation right now, you know what I'm saying? Or in this context, if you mean brother, if you mean rice bowl, or if you're gonna hook me up with $1 million, please. But I don't even have the button for the donations, you know. So keep your money to yourselves. Like I think I missed a lot of comments. I have to. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to rapid fire through a bit, you know, before I end today's stream. Max Ling, Jay Garcia, I'm begging for the old channel name, please. Oh yeah, because Jay Garcia actually found out the old channel. The thing is, it's like I don't mind putting it out like too much, but now's not the time. Now's not the time. But like Jay Garcia can attest that there's like I do have an old channel that we could say that was like moderately successful. I'm not making this up each time I bring it up. Decide the Shy Guy. So why did you quit the job? You plan on getting a new job or full-time YouTube? Yo, I'm quitting the job basically because I want to go back to Japan to see family, and I only get 15 days off a year. And I seem to have used like some vacation time already when I got sick. I'm a bit confused on that. But anyways, I don't have like I'm not going to go back to Japan for just 15 days to see family, you know, when it's like $2,000 for a ticket, the time change and everything. So it was just better for me to quit the job, I think, and take my time there. I'm going to get a new job when I come back to North America, I think. Who knows, like while I'm in Japan, if YouTube blows up and it becomes a full-time thing. Doubtful, but yeah, that's doubtful. I'm not banking on that. But yeah, that's the situation. Jay Garcia, where's the fun if I drop the name, lol? Bo Taylor, how long have you been on YouTube? I've been on YouTube since 2000, the same year, basically the same year they did FIFA World Cup in South Africa. So 2010, I think. So 14 years, you know. The Rice Ball channel is only 2 years, but there's a whole past, you know. There's a whole past. Max Link, can you give any hints? Okay, Max, for my old channel, I don't know if you're still watching and how behind I'm in the comments, but Max, if you're still watching, one in chat for Max. But this is the hint I could give you. This is a huge hint I'm going to give for my old channel, and currently it has 57,000 subscribers. Anyways. Caitlin Delwas, can you say a bad word? Frick no. CS Wuzzle. Have you ever considered tracking your calories and macros and posting them on your shorts? I considered it at one point, but then I'm like, yo, if my dad makes me like beef stew, I don't know what he put in it, the amount, you know what I mean? So it's like kind of impossible to track if I'm not the one cooking everything. And also at one point I was like kind of obsessive over calorie. Well, not so much, but it's like I still even nowadays though, like I have a general idea of like how many calories I eat in a day and how much I lose through exercise just to keep it, you know, plus minus zero. So I never really had like too much of an unhealthy eating habit or eating disorder or anything like that. But Yeah, it's just very hard to track because I don't know how much. Like if I'm stir frying something, I don't know how much of that like oil is getting absorbed by the food and going into my body, and I know that it's not an insignificant amount either, you know. So yeah, that's why I'm not able to give an accurate representation. So I don't think I'm able to make videos like that. Freddie Francisco, love your food reviews. I haven't done a food review in so long, you know, but I I uploaded or no, I filmed the footage for two and I have the narrations for two, so I just have to edit it. Food review for Feastables and Reese's with potato chips in it coming soon. CS Wizzle, what's your favorite thing about the USA compared to Japan? Yo, so the USA, I've never lived in the USA, so I can't really comment much, but the USA has Arby's, but the Japan doesn't. Max Ling, one for the hint. Jay Garcia, huge hint. Yeah, okay, Max Ling. So this is like the biggest hint I could give you, and it's not anonymous. It's not anonymous, okay? You could try to look for a bit, but this is like the big hint I could give you from my old channel. So for those who are just joining now, Max Ling in the chat wants to know the name of the old channel. Jay Garcia in the chat found it and is not giving it to Max Ling. Thank you so much. But yeah, this right here is the huge hint for finding my old channel. And also, if you want even a bigger hint, I can give it to you right now. And I can't like this is going to be the biggest hint. The biggest hint, and if you can't, whoa, I almost fell. But if you can't figure it out after that, I can't help you. Sorry. Maybe this, if you recognize this YouTuber in the max, like tell me I'm wrong. Like okay, does anyone recognize this YouTuber? Anybody? And Rice Ball, are you hacking us as we speak? Yo, Karina, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, this YouTuber right here. This YouTuber right here is the big hint and the mask, and it's all linked to my old channel that had moderate success, I would say. Ugh. So no, well that's the thing, and that YouTuber, you know, that I just showed, I think the majority of you guys probably don't know who he is, but he has over 10 million subscribers, I think. Over 10 million subscribers, so it's not. Holy crap! Yo, that was the biggest centipede I saw in my life. But, anyways. Rezo, hello, how you doing, yo, Rezo? Hope you're doing good, yo. I'm just scared that thing's gonna pop up again. How's it going, Rezo? Hope you're doing good. XD Gamerboy227, hope you're doing good also. Welcome back to the stream. Gladys one, calorie counting isn't really healthy, Rice, but I'm glad you don't do that anymore. Yeah, I don't do like strict calorie counting, but I just estimate like, okay, today I had like, okay, for breakfast today, I had one protein shake, so it's like 150 calories, and then at dinner I had fish, vegetables, potatoes, sherbet, ice cream sandwich. So okay, I probably had like 1,500 calories for dinner, and then I snacked on some beef jerky here and there. So I'm probably at like 2,000 calories for the day. Yeah, so right now I'm probably at like 2,000 calories for the day. So it just gives me like a bit of a idea if I'm overeating or not. Caitlin Delwes, can you give us another hint? Yo, that's the biggest hint, like right there. And Jay Garcia can attest that's like the biggest hint I could give. That's yeah, exactly. Gladys one is right. Jay Garcia has all the information for everyone. Caitlin Del Westy, please say my name. Shout out to Caitlin. Hope you're doing good. The Shy Guy, what's your favorite movie or TV show? I'll just keep it to English shows because if I start saying Japanese shows, people are just going to be confused. So my favorite English show is probably Corner Gas and Parks and Recreations. I haven't watched The Office. I think if I were to watch that, it might be my favorite show. But Parks and Recreations and Corner Gas are shows that I really like. Max Ling, is that the V for Vendetta mask or Phantom of the Opera mask? Though, yo, not. Is it Mick Juggernuggets by XD Gamerboy 227? No, it's not Mick Juggernuggets. There's a huge hint. There's a huge hint. Gladys one at Jay Garcia. I'm just giving you more fans. They love you. Yeah, it's also a V for Vendetta mask, but it's in this context, it's not that. Jay Garcia, I track my calories, but I also hit the gym 4 to 6 times a week. Yeah, that's kind of yo. I don't really hit the gym. I don't really track my. I kind of like half arson a bit, but I try to exercise, try to eat healthy, but yo, Jay Garcia, yo, you might be jacked, I remember you do with cybersecurity or something like that, but anyways, yeah, but yeah, Max Ling, the thing is, people have mentioned the name in the chat, so I'm not going to mention it from my mouth or anything like that. But who knows? We might run into someone again who knows the old channel and might drop it in chat. So might be a thing of patience. But with that being said, it's 12:39 a.m. I think I'm going to think I'm going to call it a day. For the stream. Ajay Garcia, please mention the channel. I breathe air and I'm allergic to pollen. I used to be allergic to pollen, but for some reason I snapped out of it, and I'm like, it's not that bad anymore. But yeah, I think I'm going to cut the stream a bit short tonight, so I could just edit all the videos I need to for the week, and then have a good whole editing situation go, or a whole live stream, just live stream every day basically. If I could just do 2 hours after work, that would be good. Just get 40 hours of watch time here and there. So I just want to thank everyone who joined today's stream. The Shy Guy, good night, Rice Ball. See you later. October's art. Yo, man, construction going on here. I'm locked up in my room. Total S-tier situation. Yo, I don't know. Okay. As long as it's, I don't really understand the context, but as long as it's good for you. Caitlin Del West. Who knows his name in old videos? Yo, I don't think anyone knows my name online, but there's a couple of people who know the old videos. Jay Garcia, I'm allergic to cats, so y'all want me gone, you know what to do. But yeah, okay, yo, Max Ling also. Time will come where I reveal it all. Time will come, the time will come. But with that being said, thank you to everyone who watched today's stream. I hope you have a good night. And Gladys one, bro, thanks Rice for streaming early. We appreciate it. Yo, I think I'm gonna be streaming around this time, even a bit earlier, starting like next week. Don't want to promise anything, but yeah, that's the situation. Depends how much work I could get done today, though. October's art, bro, peace. So nice. Anyways, yeah. So I'm not too used. Like, I basically lost my mojo for streaming. So I just want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you for everyone who leaving chats in the stream, comments in the stream. It helps me out a lot, or else I'm not able to continuously talk for over an hour. So it helps me out a lot. Good morning, if that's what it is in your part in the world. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night. See you in the next video or in the next stream, and have a nice day. Oh, this used to be the outro for my old channel, by the way. For those who are curious, have a nice day. See you in the next video, and goodbye.